Welcome to Righteous Pursuits, where we talk everything life. Hey guys, I just wanted to come on here and to share something very important with you guys today. There was a lot of things for the past few weeks that God has been showing me as it relates to my purpose and plan and destiny that He has for my life. So there are times when we are going through that journey or going through that process or that destiny that God has for us. And as we're going through the process is just uncomfortable. The process is just painful. The process is just fearful. And during that process, you just want to run and hide. You don't want to deal with what's coming, or you don't want to deal with it at all. You just want to do something else. But in the back of your mind, you're like, okay, God is training me because He has a big plan for me. He knows that He wants me to go through this because He can see the future. He knows the skills and everything that you need in order to get to the finish line. But that was what I was dealing with for the past few weeks on my job. And God was just pruning me. And just like with anything you would want in life, you have to sometimes, or mostly all the time, you have to do things that you necessarily won't like doing in order to get to the end or to the finish line. It's normal to be afraid. It's normal to be uncomfortable. It's normal to want to run away and hide. But during those moments, you have to stand firm. You can't run away from what it is God is trying to bring out of you, because that pruning is going to help you to get to the destiny, the exact plan that He has for you. That pruning is going to help you for the big picture. If you decide to run away from the training, if you decide to run away from the test or the challenge that He has placed in front of you, then how are you going to be prepared for the big thing that He has lined up for your future? You won't be ready for it because you didn't do what it was necessary to get you to the end. So basically, I had to look within myself for the past few weeks. Look within myself and look at the big picture. When we look around today and we look at people on different jobs, many people out there are living lives that they never wanted. They decided to settle on jobs that they never dreamed of even being on. But you know why that's the case? Because they have decided, there are people who chose to decide that they will settle for something because they were too afraid. They allowed fear to hinder their process and hinder their progress. They decided and made a choice to allow fear to keep them stagnant and not moving forward. So what God was saying was, in order for you to make it to that part of your destiny, you must go through whatever obstacle it is that He has placed. It's sad that people made a choice to stay in the nest. And you know the nest is a comfortable place to be. But if you jump out of the nest and try to fly out of the nest, it may be shaky getting on the ground. But as you take that leap of faith out of the nest, yes, you'll feel afraid. Yes, you'll feel scared. The whole important thing is that you chose to have courage. And when a person has courage, yes, they're afraid. It's not a fun feeling. It's a scary feeling. And during the process of getting outside of your comfort zone and coming out of the nest, there may be days that you want to run and hide, and there may be days that you may want to cry. But the most important thing is that you decided to jump out the nest. A lot of people decided in life that they don't want to jump out of the nest. So they stay in the nest and they stay where it's comfortable, where there's no fire, where there's nothing to be afraid of. And so they find themselves being on the job for years and years that they never even wanted in the first place. So I just want to encourage you and those that are listening to jump outside of your comfort zone. Jump outside the nest. Don't be afraid of the process, but just jump. Stop thinking about it. Just jump. If my God brought you to it, then He will bring you through it. He said that He will strengthen you, that He will help you, and that He will uphold you with the right hand of His righteousness. Why are you afraid? He is with you. He said that He is your helper, your shield, your everything that you need. So give Him your affairs and leave it in His hands. Leave it at His feet. Well, that's all I wanted to say. But let me know in the comment section what you think. This is Righteous Pursuits, and I'll see you next time.